Hello, my name is Alex from Kawaii Stream Life, and today I'm going to show you how to set up a scene in OBS and how to use a pre-made overlay.
First things first is you're going to launch OBS, and if you've never used OBS, this is pretty much what it should look like. No, there's no scenes, there's no sources, and obviously there's nothing up on the screen. So we're going to set up a gameplay scene for today. So first things first, what is a scene? A scene is basically going to be a combination of elements that you see on screen. So for example, you've probably been on a stream that has a just chatting scene. That is a scene comprised probably of somebody's webcam, somebody's microphone, and a chat box. Other people might have seen gameplay scenes. So that would be probably a webcam, a game, and a microphone, maybe even a chat box. Today I'm going to show you how to do a simple gameplay scene. So for starters, you're going to hit this plus sign down here in the lower left corner under the section that says scenes. So when you hit that plus sign, you're going to have this little window that asks you to name that scene. I suggest you name it something that you recognize and remember. In my case, I'm going to name it gameplay. And again, nothing happened because we haven't set up anything on the scene. So you're going to go to the section that says sources and you're going to hit the plus sign. I'm going to start off by setting up this pre-made overlay that I have. So I'm going to hit that plus sign under sources and I'm going to go here into image. And I'm going to name it something that I recognize so it's easy for me later on. So I'm going to name it pre-made overlay and hit OK. You're going to get another window pop up and you're going to browse for your file. Mine is right here. If it looks okay to you, just hit OK and you've got your pre-made overlay in your scene. But there's obviously a couple things missing. Personally, I would like to see my game here and I want to see my webcam here. So let's go add those in. Under sources, you're going to again hit the plus sign and let's add in our webcam. So I'm going to go into video capture device right here. I'm going to rename it to webcam just so it's easier for me. And I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to choose my camera device. In my case, I only have one camera attached to this. So I'm going to choose that. It's my webcam. So everything looks okay. This is the correct camera. And I'm going to hit OK. I want it to display in this lower right hand corner. So I'm going to drag it over and you see these little dots in the corners? Those are for resizing. You're just going to grab it and you're going to drag it down to whatever size you want. But we just encountered something, right? This webcam is on top of my overlay and I don't really like how that looks. I want it behind. That's why it has these transparent boxes, right? So much like Photoshop, OBS works in layers. So you need to order your sources in a way that visually makes sense, right? So the webcam right now, as you can see in the list, is above my pre-made overlay and we want it below, right? So it's very easy. You're just gonna drag it to be below. And as you see instantly, it fixed itself. So remember this when you're setting up your scenes. Always be mindful of the order that you drag things in because that's the order that they appear in. Whatever is first on the list is most on top. Whatever is last on the list is most on the bottom. So that's something very easy to remember, but keep in mind if you have something that looks funky, it's probably the order of your sources. So one more thing, I want people to see my game, right? So I'm going to add in my game source. So I'm going to hit that plus sign again under sources. And in my case, I'm going to be streaming a Steam game. So that's just going to be a window capture. If you're going to be streaming something else, like a capture card or something, then you're going to use whatever source it is that you will be needing. So mine is Steam, which is just a window on my computer. So I'm doing a window capture and I'm going to name it Steam game just for ease. And I'm going to look for that window. In my case, it's a Jackbox game. So I'm going to choose the Jackbox window and hit OK. And here it is in our scene. I'm just going to quickly resize this to fit. And just like we did before, I'm going to drag it to be in the correct order underneath. One thing that's missing, right? Our audio. How are people going to hear us talking? Again, you're basically doing the same thing over and over. You're gonna go into sources, you're gonna hit that plus sign, and you are going to look for the option that says audio input capture. It even has a little icon with a microphone on it. You're going to click on that, and I would rename it to microphone again, just for ease. And you're gonna hit OK. You're gonna get a pop-up window, and you're gonna look for your microphone. In my case, my laptop has a built-in mic right here, but I also have this microphone that I'm actually using right now to record this tutorial, the Samsung one. So I'm gonna choose that because it's the better mic, right? And I'm gonna hit OK. And as you can see down here, my microphone appeared. It can hear me. You can tell it can hear me because it is going up and down with the sound levels. And there you have it. That is how you set up a scene in OBS. One of the things you might be wondering is, what are some of these other things that you see in my pre-made overlay on the screen? In my case, I have a bunny up here, that's a chat box, and I have these rectangles down here, which are called stream labels. I'm not going to go into them in this tutorial, but I will have videos on my channel that cover how to make your scene more interactive. But until then, maybe drop in the comments down below what are some setup questions you have, and I might just cover it in a tutorial in the future. In the meantime, if this video helped you, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with other tutorials I'll be releasing. And my name is Alex, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!